$1 chicken sandwich versus $1,000 chicken sandwich. Something. Google Foods. Let's get into it.
Today, my friends, we are making chicken sandwich all the way from $1 to $1,000 to find out if you really need.
Who got the best chicken sandwiches? In my opinion, Chick-fil-A got the best chicken sandwiches. Chick-fil-A got by far the best chicken sandwiches. Now, when I worked at McDonald's, I definitely had the crispy chicken sandwich. I never tried to make chicken. And I only had a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. But like, their chicken in general is just the best chicken. Keep it a whole buck. I gotta try more chicken sandwiches, bro. I gotta get out there. Maybe I could like trying chicken sandwiches from every restaurant, seeing who makes the best chicken sandwich. And I get all my chicken sandwiches the same, plain. I get everything plain most of the time, so that ain't gonna be a problem.
Need to spend a lot of money to have something great. Not only that, we'll also be rating every single one from 1 to 10 to find out which one will reign supreme. If you love chicken sandwich, this is the video for you.
Starting with the least
I don't like grilled chicken sandwiches.
expensive, this is the struggle sandwich. At $1 a piece, it's also super simple and easy to make. We're going to be using canned chicken for this, and instead of buying mayo, you can pretty much get them for free if you save every time you go to McDonald's. So mix that up real good, and even though we got Wonder Bread, don't be criminal, at least toast your sandwich. Putting it together, it's no big deal. College students, you probably know exactly what this one tastes like, because it is a sandwich that we all had at least once in our lifetime.
No.
Cheers.
Cheers.
If you're expecting me to say that it's bad, no, I grew up eating this. It's the lazy man way of making it. What would you expect, you know? But is it bad? What do you think?
I don't think it's bad at all. I actually like this. You know, it's humble beginnings. It's familiar to, I'm sure, everyone who's watching this right now. What I like is how much filling there is, bro.
What do you think, Sebastian?
I have this pretty much often, very often, as like a snack. So I really enjoy it.
So I did its justice. I really like this, everybody. It's
Yo,
not.
how many of y'all eat that, bro? I don't. My sister be making like chicken dip and using that. Bro, I couldn't eat that, bro. I couldn't eat that, bro. Hell no, I can't eat that.
Nothing wrong over here. I'm not gonna trash it. Can it be better? Yes, it will, because you just wait.
Bronny barely 6 foot. Wemby almost 8 foot. Yeah. You like as tall as Wemby knee, bro. If that nigga jump, you got a better chance just taking out his knees, bro. That nigga just step over you. You're not. You're not me, bro. Me and LeBron are the only niggas in the league that could block Wemby, bro.
Wait until you see what's coming up next. We're going to be rating all of them from 1 to 10. We're looking for flavor, texture, how hard is it to make, and most importantly, will you eat it again? Based on those things, from 1 to 10, go.
I'm giving this a 5.
5. Okay, you?
I'm gonna give it a solid 7. This is pretty easy to make. I make this all the time, so.
Bro, I'm gonna give it a 7 too. I'm with you because it's easy.
Alright, me, I ain't eat the sandwich, but it had mayo in it and it had canned chicken in it. So I'm gonna have to give it. I'm gonna put my ratings somewhere here. 0.
Easy to make.
Actually, no. I'm gonna be fair, bro. The bread is toasted. If I take the bread off and fold it and eat it quick, I'll give it a 2.
That I've eaten in the past.
Without
and
the chicken.
It's delicious. There's nothing wrong with it. But wait until you see the next one.
Jumping on to the next
My layers panel is looking like a total mess. I know what you're all thinking. Who let this girl on stage?
one, we got $5 homemade sandwich. It also comes together pretty simple and easy. And to make a good chicken sandwich, you don't need much. One thing that is non-negotiable to me is to toast the buns. Instead of chicken breast, because they're much more expensive, chicken thighs will do the work. I like to cook my chicken thighs in butter. But if you just throw
not about to see. This nigga, bro. Just reminded me I needed to have this shit open at all times.
In butter, it's gonna burn, so definitely adding a little bit of oil will prevent it from burning. The wonderful thing about chicken thighs is that you have more wiggle room to get a nice beautiful crust. And you already know that cooking them in butter is on a whole different level. Once they are nicely golden brown, the build is pretty straightforward. You want to add your thighs, followed by some lettuce and tomatoes? I highly recommend. Pretty straightforward. You want to add your thighs, followed by some lettuce.
Boom, done. Put the other piece of bread on. Perfect sandwich. I would bust this down. Probably give it like an 8 out of 10.
Lettuce and tomatoes. I highly recommend mayo, and there you have it.
See the mayos and tomatoes, they brought it from like a 8 down to like a 2 to the other shit where it was just bread. Mayo is it's mayo in that shit. The one with, oh my god, re-rank. Bread, the bread in the canned chicken sandwich, -2. This sandwich, 3. No, mayo's disgusting, bro. I'll give it a 1.
It's quite similar to Chick-fil-A.
But let's say it didn't have the mayo in it. We're gonna say all the sandwiches didn't have something I didn't like in it. I would rank the canned chicken one a 2. That is so disgusting, though. This, I'll give it an 8.
A simple, budget-friendly sandwich that I think most people will really enjoy.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is like a gourmet, like fast food chicken sandwich.
It's like a Chick-fil-A better. I feel like I shot myself on the foot on that previous one because I gave it a 7. What do you think?
This is way better than that first sandwich we had. I love the juiciness of the chicken and that like sear on the crust too. This chicken is so much more flavorful. Plus you have the mayo, the tomatoes, the other ingredients that really bring this sandwich together. I like this a lot. This is pretty good.
And I'm gonna do something I have never done on a video before. I'm retracting my 7 after I tasted this one, everybody. I'm gonna give the other one a 4, all right? So we're changing numbers over here, and we can definitely do that for a final countdown. What do you think, Sebastian?
Honestly, there's a lot of components to this. There's a lot of textures. The bread is very soft.
Is this bread better than Wonder Bread?
Oh no, way better, way better than Wonder Bread. It just takes a little more time, but other than that, this is a solid sandwich, and I'll give it an 8.
An 8, okay. How about you, sir?
That don't make no sense. He gave the other sandwich a 7 and this an 8, bro. This is like 30 steps above that nastiness, bro. The other sandwich is here, that's up here, bro. He's bugging.
I'll go a 7.
He don't know ball.
This is really good, but there's room for improvement.
I'm giving this one a 7. Oh boy, here we go. Hopefully I won't retract it because this is delicious.
All right. Remember, we got the first sandwich a 2, this sandwich a 8. Did I say 7? Or 6? 6 or 7? Alright, my fault. Yeah. I think I'll give it a 7.5.
And here are all the ingredients we're going to be using for this next one.
Pickles gotta go. Mayonnaise gotta go. Cheese gotta go. Let's see what he's talking about.
Takes a little bit more work, and let's see if it will be worth it in the end. Instead of using chicken thighs for this one, we're going to be using the breast. Now, breast is too big to make a chicken sandwich, so I went ahead and split it in half. Now grab yourself a container, add buttermilk. I highly recommend seasoning your buttermilk. For this one, I only added garlic powder and black pepper. Now throw them in there and let the buttermilk do its job. Leaving it overnight will make it better. I've already done an experiment.
I never thought about seasoning the buttermilk. I thought I always season the chicken and then put it in the buttermilk. But what if you, because he didn't season the chicken. Now, what if you season the chicken and season the buttermilk and then put it into the buttermilk? But you can't over season either. There's too much seasoning on the chicken. It's going to be like, you know what I'm saying? That like salty flavor.
But if you give it at least 30 minutes, it's better than nothing. Now from the buttermilk, go directly to all-purpose flour. Make sure it's nicely coated, shake out all of the excess, and into a 350-degree oil it goes. You're looking for a nice golden brown color. As once that's done, set it aside to rest. And I think I said previously.
See, I think that's too crispy. I don't like overly crispy chicken.
You want
But it is in buttermilk, so it's gonna taste better.
a good sandwich? Toast your buns. The build is pretty simple. We got the bread, followed by some mayo, a few pieces of pickles,
Fuck no.
the chicken breast, a
There you
slice
go.
of white
Nope.
American cheese, and top it off with the bun. As this is the drive-through clone. I'm just wondering where it's gonna stack up against the
Oh, so I need to. That's why I need to go. Popeye's chicken sandwich. It'll be my next chicken sandwich. If I had to rank my chicken sandwiches right now, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's.
rest.
Cheers.
Cheers. That was an epic crunch that I got on that bite. That was very satisfying, super, super crispy, and the chicken is still moist inside, which is impressive.
You wouldn't settle for Bateman when there's Batman?
Solve the riddle and be free.
What is dusk?
Help me. Fun, no more ads. Subscribe, like the video, share it, comment, do all that. Help get rid of the ads. So get YouTube preview. Soaring, flying.
The first thing I gotta say, that's a thick boy.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it has some pickles in it. This reminds me of like a
Yeah.
Popeye chicken.
See, what I took-
Exactly.
what I took-
That's what I was aiming for.
It's really good.
The pickle really brings out the acidity and it balances the sandwich tremendously. And I actually like that combination quite a bit. And I'm curious to find out where this one will stand against the rest.
Solid 8.
Wow, he really like it. You.
I'm gonna give it a 6.
I love chicken thighs so much better than chicken breast, and a lot of places uses chicken breast as their protein on the chicken. I just like chicken thighs better. So I'm gonna give this one, believe it or not, a 5.
Really?
I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. I don't like the crunchy chicken. I'm gonna give it a 6 though. So, you know the rankings? Bottom 0 tier, we got give it a 2. That's the canned chicken sandwich. Then we got boom, the next sandwich, the chicken thigh. That was a 7.5, and then this one is a 6.
A 5, yeah. I'm gonna use thighs. Thighs are always better than breast in every way.
Now we're jumping to different territory. This is where things are getting to another level. It's one of those sandwiches that will be memorable. Surprisingly, it's not hard to make. You're probably familiar with
No to the cheese, no to the mayo, and no to the onions. The arugula and the chicken boost and the BL-shaped buns, they cool.
all of these ingredients already. Yes, for the gastropub, we're starting with chicken breast. But you want to go ahead and
he
flatten
beating
them
his
out,
meat.
as we're going to be cooking them nice and gentle. After seasoning them with salt and pepper, they went in the bag, and you want to cook them sous vide at 149 degrees Fahrenheit. As that is going, into a pan throw in a generous amount of butter, followed by a ridiculous amount of white onions. Notice
Is this nigga boiling the chicken? What type of cooking is that? Is that boiling it?
that they were all sliced nice and thin. You want to cook them up and caramelize them as slow
Yo, those look like they will be bomb. I don't like it.
as possible. Patience will be a payoff in the end. But now to make a sauce. Into a blender, throw in some garlic, followed by lemon juice, 1 egg, salt, black pepper, and a generous amount of oil. Now go ahead and blend everything on high.
What is this?
is how mayo is made. If
That's
you've never tried
mayo?
making mayo, I highly recommend. Especially if you have a hand blender like this.
That's how
Check
you
it
make
out.
mayo?
There you have it, mayo. And by this,
What is it, mayo?
This salt, black pepper sauce. Into a blender, throw in some garlic, followed by lemon juice, 1 egg, salt, black pepper, and a generous amount of oil. Now go ahead and
Okay, I have to confess, I've never tasted mayo before. I did not know that's how you made mayo. And will I ever taste mayo? Fuck no. I never will. No. You know I don't like it. I know it's nasty. So why would I eat it?
blend everything on high. This is how mayo is made. If you've never tried making your own mayo, I highly recommend, especially if you have a hand blender like this. Check it out. There you have it, mayo.
I don't have a
By
hand
this
blender.
time, my chicken were fully cooked, so I went ahead and opened up the bag. And if there's one thing that is a must whenever you cook sous vide chicken, is to put a crust. But as you already know,
Sous vide chicken? What the hell is that? Boiling? What? So this is boiled chicken. Why would you do this though? That's nasty.
These chicken breasts are way too big for a sandwich. To finish
I'm not gonna lie, this is automatically getting. This is down there with the
them off,
with
I
the
always like
struggle
to do
meal,
it in
bro.
butter. It just creates that
chicken.
extra flavor that chicken breast needs, especially because it has no fat. Cooking them in butter just makes sense. I also recommend using a little bit of compound butter. This one is literally just butter, thyme, and garlic. Go ahead and add that right on top. Melt that down nice and slow on top of it. Start getting your bread ready. These are brioche buns. To finish it off, you want to go ahead and start it with your bun, followed by that homemade mayo, a beautiful slice of chicken breast, followed by...
That actually don't look bad. That might be above the breast. Nah, I think I'll wait.
Caramelized onions, a slice of American cheese, a little bit of arugula to be healthy, a little bit more mayo on the top bun, and there you have it. Simple, easy to make, cost-wise about $15. I have a feeling this one is gonna go a long way. At least that's my hope.
I just can't get behind the boiled chicken gang. I'm not gonna lie.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is the one, Guga. This is the one. Those caramelized onions hit different. I love that sweet savory and the chicken, how soft.
I just started hating on the previous one on the chicken breast. You know what? If you make it this way, it's actually doable. What do you think, sir?
There's just so much flavor in this sandwich. That sauce hits you right away with those nice garlic notes. The chicken has a buttery softness to it. The bread is perfect. The cheese is perfect. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this might be the best chicken sandwich I've ever had in my life.
Wait for sir, there's more because I'll be honest with you guys. The combination in flavors with this one is incredible. Caramelized onions, the sauce is so nice. And obviously, if you cook the chicken to perfection and it is not dry, you're on a whole nother level, Papa. I'm telling you, man. Leo, what's your score?
I'm gonna give this a 10.
A 10? Wow, okay.
Wow. The first 10. How about you?
I can't give it a 10 because you said this is only level 4, so I'm gonna give it a 9.
A 9. Oh man, I'm right there with you, bro. This is like a borderline 10, bro. I'm gonna give this one 9.9. That's how.
I'm gonna give it a 5.5. Hate me if you want. Hate me if you want. I'm gonna give it a 5.5. I can't put it above the other chicken breast. I can't. And it's definitely not better than the second sandwich. It's not. That second sandwich, that should look bomb, bro. Should look bomb. So our rankings, we got a 2. We got the 8. Or was it a 7? No, we got the 7.5. Then we got the 6. And this is a 5.5.
How good this one is, I don't know.
I low-key forgot what the second sandwich was. This should look bomb, bro. This is bomb.
Crazy. Okay, I think you got the point. This one is really good.
If you love comfort food, this is the one for you, as it combines flavors that you are probably very familiar with. The ingredient list is getting a little...
Okay. Things that you gotta erase. Erase the pickles. Erase both the cheeses. Keep everything else. Bake your sandwich. I'm not gonna lie.
Crazier.
Based off the ingredients listed off that first look, it's the highest sandwich so far.
We're also using chicken breast, and the previous method definitely worked, but we're doing something different. Instead of only using buttermilk, this one gets buttermilk and pickle juice, followed by a little bit of salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. Whisk that up real good and let those breasts soak in there. As that's happening, you want to go ahead and cook your bacon. And I don't know if you've ever made weaved bacon. It is used throughout a lot of sandwich shops, and you can clearly see how simple and easy it is to make. As long as you keep following the pattern, you will be just fine. Because once that's done, into the oven they go to cook. As soon as they become golden brown, take it out. You can cut them in square, or if you want to be fancy, use a cookie cutter. For the cheese, we're doing a Parmesan crisp. After throwing some Parmesan cheese on the parchment paper, into the oven it goes. As soon as it comes off, let the whole thing cool down, because in the end, as soon as you take them out, you're left with this crispy Parmesan chips. Next up, to fry the chicken. Remove them from the buttermilk mix, throw them in flour, and make sure they get a nice coating. However, don't stop there. You want to do a double dredge. If you double dredge them, you will have a thicker and crispier crust. Instead of frying them in regular oil, do it in Wagyu fat. You'll be surprised on how much better it will be. As soon as they have a golden brown color, go ahead and take them out. For the build is pretty simple, as I'm using brioche buns, followed by pickled jalapenos, that super crispy chicken breast, a slice of mozzarella cheese which was melted right on top, that crispy bacon, followed by the Parmesan crisp, and to finish it off, some hot honey, because this is comfort food at its finest, especially if you love the combination of sweet and savory. It's one of those sandwiches that will make you remember.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Finally, we'll bring a little bit of spiciness, you know? A little bit of spice.
This nigga got a piece for me, bro. I see he a real nigga, bro.
Spiciness with sweetness. Wow, this one is amazing, everybody. I really like this one. Okay.
The sweetness sticks out to me the most. Very nice. I love this hot honey kind of feel that this chicken has going for it. And the other thing I like a lot is the textures. It's super crispy from the crust of the chicken to the bacon. It's like a very satisfying crunch when you sink your teeth into the sandwich. And the flavors are great too.
You know what this one reminds me of? Chicken and waffles.
Yes.
It's like sweet, right? So like sweet and spicy at the same time. If you are a chicken and waffles lover, you will enjoy this so much.
If I put like an egg, this is like a hangover burger. Yeah. A hangover chicken burger. This is really good.
Sir, what do you think?
I'm gonna give this one a 7.
A 7? Oh, okay. How about you?
I'm gonna go 7 also.
Wow, I'm giving it an 8. There you have it.
I'm gonna give this one a 9.5. Alright. So, we actually got it on screen. Boom. 7.5. 9.5.
Is this that
5.5.
nasty ass egg meat?
I messed up. 7.5. 9.5. 5.5. 6. 2.
This one was pretty good.
We are now jumping to exquisite ingredients. This one will cost you about $150. Now the big question is it really worth it? And here's why it costs that much. The chicken is pretty much the same as previous ones. However, this chicken is air chilled. And for the seasoning, instead of only salt and pepper, I threw in black truffle powder. And if you want to cook chicken to perfection, the best way to do so is to use sous vide. For the sauce, we started with egg, salt, black pepper, and oil. Blend that up real good and make a mayo, just as we did previously. But then you want to combine that mayo with black winter truffle powder. In the end, you're left with a very interesting colored mayo. Once your chicken breast is fully cooked, go ahead and sear it off with some butter. And now we build. Start off with a generous amount of truffle mayo, followed by some Parmesan cheese, that beautiful truffle chicken with even more cheese on top, a few slices of fresh truffle, some microgreens, and finish it off with the top bun. This is some truffle madness. I'm just wondering where it's gonna stack up against the rest.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This may be the last ad you ever see. Because with the free ad block extension from Capital...
They heard my cries. They heard my cries. Instead of using an ad blocker, how about y'all give me money? Subscribe.
When shopping...
Oh, you don't look like you like it.
No, I do. It's just very overpowering.
Smack you in the face?
A lot of truffle.
Yeah, this one is deluxe, everybody. Oh, wow.
I don't mind the fact that it's not fried. It's grilled. It's super, super juicy. It's very soft, which is different.
It's not grilled. It's boiled. It's boiled.
The previous ones that we had are like super crunchy.
No crispiness.
No, but I don't mind it because the flavor is there.
What I really enjoy about this burger is it's complicated, but it's not. It's simple at the same time.
It feels complicated, but it's very cohesive. Like everything is matching.
Everything goes well together. It is overpowering, the truffle, but everything else, like that chicken.
I think it's overpowering, bro. I think it's powerful enough for everybody. I like. It's phenomenal, but we have to vote. You.
I'll give this one a 6.
Really?
Yeah. It's tasty, it's delicious, but I would not want another sandwich like this.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
An 8?
Yeah, this is solid.
I'm not giving it a 10 because it's not as good as the previous one. This one's getting a 9. It's a good sandwich I'm
gonna give the truffle deluxe, bro. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's so close. What the hell was that? What?
That is true.
If you hate truffle, this is not.
Anyways, all right. The gas drop. I don't know. The truffle is a 5. It's not better than the drive-thru shit, bro. It's right below. So if I had to rank them, down here the struggle sandwich, then the truffle sandwich, then the drive-thru, then the gastropub, then the Chick-fil-A, then the comfort.
Good sandwich if you like truffle.
True, that is true.
If you hate truffle, this is not for you, okay? Okay.
Now I started this video with one question. Do more expensive ingredients make a better chicken sandwich? Because this one is about to put every other one to shame. Check out
That
the
chicken looks
ingredients.
bomb.
Let me introduce them to you.
I did not mean to do that. Caviar, mayo, white truffle, salmon.
First, we got chicken breast.
Meat
Not
and
much
meat.
going on this one, because in the end of the day, chicken is chicken. And I use the best process throughout this video in order to cook this one. It's the buttermilk method. Next, we got Caviar. Shout out to Caviar Man for sending this over, especially putting my logo on it. No, I don't have a Caviar brand, but I thought it was kind of cool. And have you ever seen Caviar up close? You can really see a lot of details inside of the balls. And this Caviar is as good as it gets.
Inside
But
of
check
the
out
balls.
this one. It's a salmon roll. As you can clearly see,
What
these
is
are
it?
much bigger, and I absolutely
That's
love
caviar
them.
too,
What
right?
about this? White truffles, the most expensive kind. As you can clearly see, that big one in the middle is worth a stupid amount. Way over $1,000 just for that one. When you have a truffle dealer,
What?
you get some exquisite ingredients. Shout out to my truffle dealer Gadi. These are just on a whole nother level. And are you familiar with this ingredient? This is foie gras. It's duck liver, but it behaves like butter. And to
Duck
prepare it's
liver?
quite simple. You want to get your skillet nice and hot. Then immediately put a sear on it. If it's not hot, it would just melt. The chicken, on the other hand, is cooked the same exact way. The only big difference is that instead of using oil, I'm using duck fat. And since you've seen me made mayo already, it's the same exact process. Once the mayo is complete, then you go ahead and add the caviar. Mix that up real good and set that aside, because now we build. We start with the caviar mayo, followed by that beautiful duck fat fried chicken, a little bit of foie gras, a generous amount of white truffles, add on the top bun, followed by some caviar, and of course a little bit of goat leaf to be stupid. And to bring you back to earth, some salmon caviar. Because this is by far the most expensive chicken sandwich I've ever made in my life. The question is,
We're gonna
will
have to
they
try
make
this
the
one.
chicken sandwich better or worse? Well, let's find out right now.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. That one tastes expensive.
There's a lot going on.
Yes, a lot
It
of
does-
flavors.
It doesn't feel like a chicken sandwich. I don't know, like the combinations of all of it, I don't know, it's not my favorite.
I think Sebastian said it perfectly. It doesn't feel like a chicken sandwich. There's so many elements going on, and a lot of them are so strong that they take away from the chicken.
There's no chicken flavor.
No.
The foie gras is overpowering. The truffle is overpowering.
Yep.
The caviar is overpowering. So they're like all fighting against each other because each of these ingredients are special by themselves. When you try to put everything in one, it's a lot.
It is too much.
It is too much.
It doesn't feel like a chicken sandwich. It doesn't taste like a chicken sandwich. This is like
A fancy sandwich.
a fancy sandwich.
What you would expect to pay in a 3 Michelin star restaurant. But the question is, what's your vote?
I'm gonna give this a 6.
6. Oh, harsh. You.
Even though it's high quality like ingredients, I'm gonna have to give it a 5.
A 5.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's not for, I'm so sorry, it's not for me.
You just stabbed me in the heart. You see, that's why you two are here. Because if I have to judge on how much it costs, I'm gonna give it a 10, right? But no, I agree with you. Realistically, I'm giving it a 4.
Damn.
I agree. That's a 4. That is nasty. So final rankings. We got the struggle sandwich. Now I'm gonna rearrange, bro. We got the golden royale at number 2. Wait, hold on. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. So we got this at 7. This at 6. The golden royale at 6. Then the truffle deluxe at 5. The drive-through at 4. The Gastro Hub Pub at 3. The Chick-fil-A at 2, and the Comfort King at 1. That's my ranking. Let me know your rankings in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, share the video. You know what I'm saying? Comment what you want to see next. This and that. But yeah. Yo, you mad pussy, where to my daddies?